How does that sound? Can you hear me now? Hello. Chat. Let me know if you hear me or not. Hello. Hello. Testing. Testing. I'll open this. There's a delay in the chat. Okay, so if I'm muted. Oh, so you can hear me now. Whew. I had to start over this whole thing. So you all hear me now, and it's much better. All right. Thank you so much. Well, welcome to another Sunday Vibes Live, right? What I was saying earlier is that you may be watching like my eyes up here because I tested out this new software, Streamlabs, right? So with Streamlabs, well, first of all, my laptop, the screen in it gone is a MacBook Air, right, with the M1 chip. So yeah, things rough. Good night, everybody, and I'm able to start back to use this mic. Yeah, that's why if you joined the stream earlier, I was like, yeah, mic. But yeah, so I'm testing out this new software because OBS, what I've been using before, started to give me some problems. So I'm trying Streamlabs, and I've been working around it for the past hour, right? I couldn't get any more better quality camera up. Good night, Sylvan and Brandon and Hubert and Patricia and Trini Desi and the whole Trinbago Vibes family. Welcome. Yeah. So as I was mentioning, I lose my train of thought here. Oh yeah, I was looking up at the screen because I have a secondary monitor up here, so that is where I'm viewing everything. And well, I have to use the webcam because I didn't get a chance. Like on OBS, I was using my phone camera to connect, but I was getting some problems right now to connect it to the Mac for this stream, so I have to use the webcam on this, and unfortunately it's a 720. So hopefully with this light box, it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, King Cole, good night, and Angela, welcome to, well, I say we just chilling, and of course, so far the stream, well, don't mind we start off without the audio, but that's alright. All you join here now. I hope you all had a good weekend. It was a nice sunny weekend. Actually, I lie. It had some real smoke and Saharan dust over this weekend. I'm not sure if it was the same thing for y'all, right? But at least on the highway, dread, real smoke all over the place, and my sign up, my sinus was real acting up dread. Like this whole weekend, I know, like I said, I'm not sure if it's the smoke that's been going on because technically we need dry season, but it feel like all the bush around the highway just on fire every day, and all that smoke and thing. I don't think it's really too good for us. So yeah, so but apart from that, the weekend it was good. End up Maracas. What day that was? Yesterday. Yeah. Thanks, Brandon, for let me know the camera quality is good. Yeah. So as you can see right here, we have a little chatting going up. So that's cool. So people can see who is the scene and everything. And of course, I didn't. Well, the only thing I do is I make sure it have the little boxes instead of just showing up. Um, yeah. So yeah. So hopefully we don't get any problems of latency or lag going forward. And yeah. So as I was saying, I was on the beach yesterday. I ended up going down to Maracas, and the water it was nice. It was a evening drive in a sense. It was after lunch. I went down to meet some brethren down on that side, and I ended up boxing up some peeps down on the beach too. So shout out you all if you all are watching, and there's real people will be saying they really enjoyed the channel and everything, and of course it's always appreciated to hear that, to get some feedback and all that. So yeah, and big up you all for for tuning in yesterday's episode. From the land of the hummingbird at Stallmeyer's Castle. Hopefully you all watch to the end and click on the bonus video. The bonus video, well, I had extra footage, right? And it so happened that I was planning to combine both of them, but then I realized it'd have been a little lengthy, so I separated it. And well, most likely right now is unlisted. So unless you have the link or you click on that link at the end of the video, that is the only way you could see that video. But I will make it available to everybody in a sense by Tuesday or so. Oh, Nita, good night, good night. And yeah, we just start. We just start. And so far, just to be updated, we are trying a new software right now. And so far, it is going good. And yes, Sylvan, we'd have touched on that, but since you mentioned it, let me go about it. Big up our Miss World for placing fourth in the overall competition. That was a real up and down scene. But I think she did well, and to be honest, I think she kind of represented us to the best of her ability, and she did pretty good as far as I'm concerned. I've been seeing on Twitter and saying they're saying the person who didn't answer it all that the final question all that great is the one who win. So yeah, that just how it goes sometimes. Oh yeah, Sylvan. So if you see up on the screen, pink hand waving is emojis like this emoji not compatible with this current widget on the stream, but that's all right. This is the first time I'm using Streamlabs, and I'll be testing out more things as time goes along. So yeah, so big up, our um the word is slipping me. Big up the person who represented us at Miss World. Right. Right. So back to I was explaining how it is I split from the land of the hummingbird from the more detailed walkthrough of Stallmeyer's castle, right? So the thing is, right, when I went to record, like to do this video, right, I chat with the creator, the main creator, Miss Catherine, and she wanted this video to be like standalone because the original plan was I'm going to combine this with the Rotunda Gallery. Now, the Rotunda Gallery is found in Parliament, the Red House, right? And it's also open to the public, right? They always have a different display or exhibit ever so often. But yeah, it's basically one floor. And that is our also up and coming video. If not this month, the first Saturday of April, that would drop. So yeah, so because of originally I was just going to combine everything, make it one long video, right? Because I was like, why not? But it was like a blessings in disguise in a sense because now I'm able to separate it and so it can defocus at least in this one that dropped yesterday from the land of the hummingbird. The focus was be strictly on that exhibit and the bonus, which hopefully you all watch as well. That would have shown the history because I got if for those of you who ain't watch it, spoilers. We got one of the tour guys to give us the little history, and we checked out the bedroom and the bathroom and our living room on the second floor of Stallmeyer's Castle Chiilin. Dread. I used to get mixed up in pronouncing Chiilin, right? I was like, is this Killarney? It was. It was just a tongue twister for me, at least. So it had points in time in the video. I was like, Castle. You don't have to say like Castle Chiilin a few times before I got it right. I'm like, wait, boy. So sometimes, and it had a certain point where I pronounced it horribly, and it's in post editing now. I was, well, not post editing. When I was editing, I realized that, and I had to clip it and do that voice over for it. So I just giving you that little story. And Sylvan, yes, you are right. If you see on the chat here, he's saying if you love the hummingbird outfit, we gotta check out our first Miss Universe, Miss Penny Commissioner. Yeah, big up, big up, big up. Yeah, Dread. She was amazing when she did that run. So yeah, yeah. One of these days, Sylvan, like seeing we have Streamlabs up and running, I'm able to switch to browsers so we could always check out like that on YouTube itself. So I think that will be a kind of cool scene thing to do. So yeah, so one of these is so like how we used to go in the browser and take in things. I'm planning to do some more of that later this year. Right, so because like I said, I'll now play around with this for the past hour. I installed it last weekend, but I didn't get a chance to play around with it. And well, today I was out for most of the day, checking family and like with some friends who currently visiting from abroad. So yeah, so I didn't really get time to do anything. So and it was fun to kind of like more or less spend this weekend not really doing stuff for the channel. So that's why I said earlier that the mere fact I was able to split the videos, right? It was like a blessing in disguise. I mean, that means I'm able to, have a few other videos in hand. So it's just to edit them and drop them. So the next one will be the bus ride from Grande to Port of Spain. So that is public transport with the bus. So if you had watched the doubles hopping along the east-west corridor video at the end, you'll see a kind of coming soon pop up. Yeah, so that'll be the video that is coming. Because originally I was planning to drop that video yesterday. Like, I think I did mention this on the live last week. So yeah, I was planning to Emerald dropping in, and they say saying they love the channel, and it's wow. Hey Emerald, yeah, you go and get some sleep, and because it's Monday, so you have a safe one and a productive one, and well, sweet dreams when you get there. And thank you so much for the support and the love on the channel. Big up Emerald, who just pop in just to say hello, and they have to go and organize for work because it's wherever they are, it's 1:30 in the morning. So yeah, so originally I was supposed to drop the bus video. Well, that was my plan eventually, to drop the bus video today. So it'll be like last week would have been doubles hopping with maxi taxi, your red bands, and this week would have been a bus, right, the PTSC. But I end up doing, because I recorded the From the Land of the Hummingbird and Stolmeyer's Castle last weekend, I decided to drop it this weekend because originally the exhibit's supposed to finish today, not today, yesterday, the 9th, right? March 9th, it was supposed to finish. So in my head, it's like, all right, so if they're closing like 2 p.m. on the Saturday, which would have been yesterday, and I dropped this video 6, then it would have been cool, Okay, so if you didn't get a chance to make it, at least you get to see what it has and what it's about, right? That is essentially it. Now, I have since learned, and you would see this if you read on the description below the video. Yes, they have extended this to the 28th of this month. So, right, it's one thing to see it in the video, but if you could visit the castle, like, they open Tuesdays to Fridays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. I highly recommend check it out for yourself, because there are certain, I mean, remember, when I went in there and I wrote off record certain clips and everything, and after I've recorded, I'd have spent some time and just take in all these sketches and these drawings. Like, yeah, you could pause videos and see it, and at the end of the day, that was to just show you this amazing piece of our history, so to speak. So yeah, Jonathan, big up from the NYC. Hopefully across there it's getting warmer. I know now it'll still be a little bit chilly or cold. Hopefully you all getting warmer as time goes by. So yeah, that's in New York. So yeah, so I'm sure hopefully you all who abroad and can't make it to Trinidad or not coming down this month. I hope you all enjoy that one and just to see, a bit of the history of one of the first Peter Minshall's costume. The greatest. I would say one of the greatest, and of course people would argue and debate he is the greatest, and he has all the accolades and the records to show that, right? But I will still go with one of the greatest because we have, because of the history of Carnival, we have so much masked men coming along, but he is one of the greatest of all time. Oh, Rudra, good night, good night. So, like I was mentioning, the exhibit is still ongoing. So if you and get a chance to go and take it in, I suggest you all take it in. Besides, might as well you go and take in Stolmeyer's Castle. Now, speaking of Stolmeyer's Castle, I have to give props to the staff there and the availability of it to the public in a sense there, and Millefleur, that's operated by the National Trust. Two of our magnificent sevens. As we were growing up, you would see these buildings in the Queen's Park, and it's like I was always wondering, like, what the inside would have looked like, and who would have thought in a few years after we was able to, get or at least check out the inside. So that's kind of cool. Fresh Kid Steven is saying I need to watch some Dragon Ball Z episodes. That is down to the end where the anything goes section. Yes, I'm aware the creator of Dragon Ball Z is a Japanese animation. For those of you who aren't aware, he just recently passed. So, and Dragon Ball Z is one of the longest running anime there is, at least in my lifetime, I should say. So yeah, let's drink a little water. So in oh, sorry about that. Yeah. So in one of the comments, right, Sylvan actually noticed or pick up on I bought a book, right? And Sylvan, I told you I will show you the book. This is it, The Masked Man. Now, the cool thing about this book is like I'm just gonna give you all like some flip throughs and stuff. This is the timeline and everything, and yeah, some sketches and stuff, and I just some thoughts on yeah. So this is the book I bought, and this was 300 TT. So hopefully this is also a limited edition. So hopefully you all should be able to get it in the bookstores. So that is the book. It's pretty cool. It basically gives you the history of Peter Minshall Mass in a sense. So yeah, I didn't get a chance to read it through yet, but I know I have it, so it's a copy. And well, who knows? One of these days, I might be able to give it away in one of those videos. I could probably give it away in one, but yeah. That is for something later on. Fresh Kid Steven is asking, what's something you never tasted and wanted to? That's an interesting question. I'm not sure, Fresh Kid Steven. Nothing comes to mind at the moment. I'm thinking. I have to ponder on that question because I think I've tried a good bit of things, whether I wanted to or not, or I didn't even know about, right? But like everything, as far as I could remember that I've wanted to try, I have tried. I mean, it'd be interesting to try like that $1,000 ice cream. Was it $10,000 US ice cream? But I don't have that kind of money, so that is just a dream, you know. But and I just me being randomly vague, and that's because I saw it on a video on YouTube. Yeah. So yeah, but I'm not sure right now off the top of my head what is something like I've always wanted to try, and something I never tasted or wanted to try. Now Jonathan is asking, we need a video on the Bonsi Trace mud volcano, bro. We did a video on Bonsi Trace mud volcano. It is called the La Michelle volcano. It is one of the earlier videos I did on the channel. So if you go on Trindigo Vibes and I type in Bonsi Trace mud volcano, you'll see the video I did on that. And also though, there's a follow video where I show how you hike to get to the beach. So you could like, I show you how to get to the mud volcano, you know what it's like taking a dip in it. Yes, for those of you who don't know, it is still is a live volcano found in Bonsi Trace Penal. Is right off the Rock Road, and you could actually take a dive in it. We could actually bathe in it. Of course, there is a little walk if it's rainy season, but since yeah, since it's dry season, the track should be hard, so any vehicle should be able to drive straight up to the volcano itself. Now, to reach the beach is about a 30 to 40 minutes hike, right? I forgot the name of the beach, but yeah, Jonathan, you could check that out. I did videos on that already. So the next set of mud volcanoes I'll have to do is Locerio, Piparo, and I think there is one somewhere else, Somewhere else have one that I have to check out. But the other mud for volcanoes that we will be checking out at some point would be Locerio and Piparo, the Devil's Wood Yard, as they would call it. So yeah. So don't worry, we those kind of videos are coming. I'm not sure when I'll be able to do it, but I know those are some items carded for this year, sometime this year, and I'm not sure when. Right now, like I said, I also did a video on. Well, I mentioned this last week on the stream on the live, right? I did a video on the Rotunda Gallery, and next it had the Parliament Museum. So that is a up and coming video that will drop most likely in April. I was planning to drop it this month, right after the boss video. So this the upcoming Saturday will have the bus video from Grandy to Port of Spain, and the Saturday after that, for those of you who now join the live and now watching the channel and stuff, we drop videos every Saturdays around 6 p.m. right, once a week. So the Saturday after that, originally I wanted to drop the Parliamentary Museum and the Rotunda Gallery, but right, I was thinking I might actually do a fried chicken one, because it's interesting being here in Trinidad and Tobago. Oh. Yeah, you have to forgive my voice a little bit. Yeah, the Saharan dust wasn't good to me. But yeah, and the smoke too is like wow. But anyway, it's interesting being here in Trinidad and Tobago, right? Because what happened, right? We would have bad roads. They would raise the price of gas. They would raise the cost of living. They're jamming away with some tax, the property tax at the moment, right? And nobody's saying anything, right? You might see a few things here and there on social media, but nothing to say, to fight back in terms of, hey, we're not accepting this, to raise our voice. No, I'm not a political person in this. This is always be as neutral as possible here on Trinbago Vibes because here it's for everybody Trinbagonian, right? But the problem I have is that KFC raised their prices and then everybody is like, what? Yeah. That's why sometimes it's be I would say interesting to be Trinbagonian because the stuff that would affect everybody on a daily basis, we would be distracted by KFC raising their prices. But in any event, right, that is the reason why I was thinking to do a fried chicken hopping video. So I will make that sacrifice. Like since KFC raised their prices and stuff, and the same thing with Starbucks and stuff, I have not participated or bought anything there because I was like, nah, I chilling. We have other stuff. We have cheaper options. I'll do that. So yeah. But I was thinking to do a fried chicken hopping video. Well, not so much hopping, because I mean, be able to do it like everything in one day. So I might just space it out through the week. So, and of course, we're gonna kick it off with KFC, and the plan is two-piece. Well, two-piece and fries, the usual thing everyone orders, and we'll check the various prices from the different spots. Now, the fried chicken spots I'm hitting in this one is the ones that we haven't done on the channel as yet. So the only fixed one is KFC because KFC is the trending topic at the moment. Oops, yeah, sorry about that. And yeah, don't worry, Sylvan. We will organize. We will organize. All right. We will organize when that happens. Don't worry. So I'll let you all know. But most likely, so the next video is going to be a buzz video, and the video after that will be fried chicken. And yes, but there is Popeyes here. Like Trinidad and Tobago is basically like a mini US at the moment, right? Any franchise you could I should say most popular franchise you could think about in the States, we have it here. So we have McDonald's, we have Wendy's, we have Popeyes. Well, with the regular Pizza Hut and KFC, we have Starbucks popping up all over the place. Jonathan, I appreciate that so much. Message me or let me know about that. So for sure, we are doing fried chicken hopping. Now, like I said, the places I plan to hit would be apart from KFC. KFC is going to be the base, right? Because that's the trending topic. We're gonna check the cabin. We're gonna try Krish fried chicken. We're gonna try Red's fried chicken and one or two more I saw like when driving. It slipped me out right now, but these are some local brands. Yes, Hardun TNT Chicken Hut. Okay, I saw the branch in Curep, so Canopia have one. Well done. Thanks for coming in there. So let me record. I'll take a note of that at the end of this one. So yeah, so that sounds like a plan, and yeah. Well, so far this stream has been going good. We haven't gotten so much lags or anything, so that's kind of cool. And yeah, So I just chat about some of the up and coming videos. Now, the last Saturday. Now, this is the thing, right? I always have a plan on what video or what video ideas I want to drop for the month. So, like I said, I will drop a video every Saturday, right? But I also have a plan on, okay, what I'm going to drop every Saturday in a sense, and that is be adjusted based on, like, if a certain event pop up that that is trending at the moment, or if somebody sponsors a video or asks me to come and check out this video and they would like to showcase or highlight something. So yeah. But for the last video, which will be on the Easter weekend, right? I'm not sure exactly. Like, I know last week I mentioned I'm hoping to do Mount Tabor, a hike. But other than that, like, if there's an alternative, because I may not be able to make that one, because my wife just informed me that leading up to Easter, it will have a lot of events around the church and stuff. So it wouldn't be a good time to go and do that. So I was like, oh yeah, why did I not think of that before? So I'm not sure what video we're dropping at the end of the month. I would like it to be more around a Easter based theme, but I'll see how that goes. Now, Humbert is asking, how about some curry code hopping? Yeah, we could do that actually, but the thing is I think it's only a few spots, Humbert, that we could probably get a curry goat, like bus up shot and a curry goat, or a curry goat roti. But yeah, most times, most places would have chicken, duck, veggie. You might get lucky and get goat, so that could be an option coming down. That's why most times people will just go and cook their own goat. And actually, I lashed some of that today Sunday's lunch, some dal rice and curry goat actually. So yes, and that went down good. So, but one of these days I'll take a note of that and try and do a curry goat hopping. We'll see how that goes, because I did do curry duck once. Yeah, but I combined that with a CPL match, a cricket match right here in Trinidad and Tobago. So I'm not sure what I'm dropping at the last weekend, the last Saturday of this month. Also, right, the plan was, right, on Easter Sunday, I may be doing 2 lives, right? One in the morning, one in the evening ish, right? I won't be here. I'll be on the outside. And the reason why I'm thinking to do 2 lives, because Sunday, although it's Easter Sunday, is also Pagwa/Holy here in Trinidad. So in my head, and I just came up with this today, right? I would stream the kite flying in the savannah in the morning, and in the evening I will be most likely in Noel Scruggs in Europe, for Colorland. That is something put on by Chatzak Foods and the Little Store. So yeah, originally, right, I was trying to reach out to a Chowtal group. These are a group of singers and performers who go around at different venues for Pagwa/Holy and sing and compete in a sense. So I was hoping to get that documentation done this rounds, but I do not know any personal Chowtal group currently, and nobody. Well, I was hoping somebody could reach out to me. If you know anybody if you're part of a Chowtal group and want to have me, let me know. Send me a message on Twitter or DM me on IG, right? And let me know. If that is the case, then I may not go live on Easter Sunday, because I'll be documenting that process. We hear everything Trinmigo is what we do. So yeah. So Nita is saying there's a new place in Heartland Plaza, Island Chicken. Well, yeah, once it's selling fried chicken, we doing all that, yeah? So Sylvana is asking, you ever notice some of the buildings in Port of Spain? There's There's some gargoyles and a couple of Roman guards on Queen Street. Well, yeah. I would notice some of these buildings. It One or two buildings looks like out of place, and other buildings would look like belong as part of our history. Because remember, we were colonized, and the Europeans coming down, they would have go with the current trends or whatever at that point in time. So they would be the one who would have put up stuff. Actually, Sylvan, when I dropped the Parliament Museum, right? You go see actually one of those. It's interesting. Like that was originally on top of the Red House, and they had it removed in 2003 or something. So yeah, and yeah, and Michael is saying March 18th they march in Express House at 10 o'clock. What is March, boy? Because I was in eight. Oh, next week Monday. All right, I hear you, Michael. Humbert is saying he really liked the videos on the historical places across the island. Yeah, so do I. Because as I always say, right? We have to appreciate and understand where. Sorry, we have to understand where we came from in order to appreciate where we're going or where how far we have come. You know, and just exploring some of our historical places is be amazing. At least for me. I know for some people it might be boring, and others like they look forward to this. Like when I was younger, some places would have a fascination, and others I'll be like, eh. But no, right? As I get older and I start to explore more, and my curiosity it keeps building, is be fun, and this is one of the nice things I like about doing here on the channel, and like my basically doing videos, doing Trimbago vibes, doing YouTube forces me to go out there, go out and explore certain things that I would procrastinate about. Right? Sometimes when I'm looking for even a video to do or a video idea to do, some of these things would pop up. And I would try to take advantage of it in a sense and go out and do it. And it's been kind of cool to learn about these things. Also, hopefully this year I'm planning. I'm not sure. I can't guarantee it, but hopefully this year we'll hit Nelson Island and also Farallon Rock. That is the plan. I have some real, interesting ideas for those kind of videos. So hopefully we are able to execute it, and you get to see it this wrongs. I know people have been asking me to do more budget type videos, and I do plan one on the market. So we have a market video that I plan to record either next weekend or the following weekend. Yeah. So that is also up and coming, most likely in April. Yeah, so it's like what kind of $100 TT, which is about 1470 US, get you at the market. So that one is also up and coming. And yeah. So like I was saying, it is the nice thing about doing Trinmago vibes is just it. Like I'm a adventurous person, I would like to believe, but like before this, I was basically getting lazy and prefer to sit down and watch TV and eat food and whatnot. But doing this actually forces me to go out there and explore and tread. It has opened up so many gates, and I've seen a good bit of things right here in Trinidad and Tobago, and it's always be fun to explore. So I do encourage you all, even though if you are watching the videos and whatnot, and I'm showing these things, go out and explore if you can. And also, well, I appreciate the feedback as well, and let me know about the new places to check out and all these things, or whether they have an event. Send a message. It's always be cool to find out, about new stuff and things happening right here in Trinidad and Tobago. And we are about ready to wrap up here. So this is where we call this the deep end. This was done by Colin and Samir. Sylvana is saying he looking forward to that because it caused some misinformation. Sylvan, yeah, we got organized because like in doing these videos as well, right? I try to get like legit sources. Every time I'm doing historical pieces and everything, I try to get legit stories and references before I go out there. So yeah. Oh, Jaden Prince in the house, big fan. I appreciate that. Thanks for watching, Jaden. So yeah, it's not no ad hoc thing. There are certain things I would remember from memory from what I've read, but I like to go and confirm stuff. If it's I'm not aware, sorry, if I'm not sure about certain things, even if I would read it, I would try to look for some form of reference for it. And if I don't find it, I'll let you all know in the video. Oh, Vanessa, welcome to the live. Well, we in the deep end, basically the anything goes part of the live, right? So this is where we could talk about anything. So normally here on Sunday Vibes Live is an opportunity for me to, interact with you all, give you all ideas of what is up and coming, talk about some little short stories of what happened in the video, well, the BTS in a sense. So yeah. And right now, after we have covered all that, coming down to the end, just before we sign out, with the anything goes session. And in that aspect, I went and watched Dune 2. I know that is not everybody cup of tea, but I really enjoy it, right? Dune Part 2. As a science fiction movie, and if science fiction is your thing and you have seen the first one and you enjoyed the first one, you enjoy this one just as well, in my opinion. If that is not your thing, that's cool. And I know I haven't got chance to go and take in the Bob Marley one. I want to go and do that hopefully this week, but I'll see how the timing goes. So yeah, but I heard it's doing good. So that is the thing. Other than that, yeah. When I get chance, I go on Netflix and I've seen they have some real new series. And watch out Avatar live action yet. I'm still on that. I've been watching this thing. Warriors. Harun is saying the Oscars are going on. I didn't even know that was going on, Harun. And even when the Miss World was going on, I thought it was tonight, right? But it's thanks to Twitter. I was getting all the feedback, and seeing everything. But yeah, and also here we try to answer a few questions for those of you who joined for the first time. And yeah, I think that's about it. So far, this format, what I mean this format, I'm talking about what you're seeing on this screen may change up a bit because like I basically just spent 1 hour previous to going live setting up this. Probably less than that, probably 40 minutes. So far, Streamlabs seems to be the way to go, right? Until probably the updates and something happens. But anyway, peeps, I think that's about it. We're wrapping up here. Tomorrow is a work week. I think I have to go and iron some clothes. I'm not sure. Yeah, and I'll go and pack lunch and all the normal things. So, right, you all have a great one, have a productive one. Thank you for, taking some time off to join me on this Sunday Vibes Live. And Hardun, big up, he multitasking, as he said. Oh, Parvati, good night. Yeah, so you all have a great one, and thanks again. Jonathan, message me about the fried chicken thing, and we'll organize. So you all have a fun one, a productive one. Harduna, I hope who you're supporting and anybody who watching the Oscars, I hope your category wins. Like I said, a real out the loop. My life right now is work, housework, YouTube, and that's essentially it. So King Cole, you all have a blessed week as well. Stay safe, stay observant, right? Because right now, think how things going. no matter where you are in the world, it's always be good of being observant of your surroundings. So yeah, it helps in terms of keeping you safe and also to avoid any unwanted or unnecessary situations. So hopefully you all have a blessed one, have a fun one, have a productive one, and we will pick up next rounds. So yeah. So this Saturday we doing the bus. We on the bus again. PTSC, and then I will see you all next week Sunday, God willing, for another Sunday Vibes Live. I might go next week Sunday, depending on the scene. No guarantee as yet. We might do go out in public, but I'll see. All right, you all. Good night. Sweet dreams when you